Have you ever scrolled through Instagram and suddenly felt like the worst mom because another family is on their third Disney trip this year while you're just trying to stretch your grocery budget? You're not alone. So many moms secretly feel this same pinch in their hearts. We're told that if we just budget harder, work longer, we can keep up with everyone else. But the truth is, a lot of families you see online are living on credit or hiding struggles you'll never see behind those shiny photos. Moms are quietly pressured to measure their worth by vacations, cars, houses, even the size of birthday parties. But your true value isn't in balloons or plane tickets, in the love and safety you give your kids every single day. I know it feels heavy because these aren't just numbers. It's your identity as a good mom, a good provider, and sometimes it feels like no matter how hard you try, it's never enough. That hurts deeply. But here's the twist. What if comparing yourself isn't just hurting your heart, but also costing you real money, joy, and even your peace of mind? Comparison steals more than we realize. If we don't stop, we risk falling into endless cycles of debt, stress, and guilt, passing these heavy chains onto our kids. But you can choose a different adventure, one where freedom and joy matter more than keeping up. So, what if I told you that comparing your bank account to someone else's is one of the biggest money mistakes moms make in America? Hi, I'm Betty, and this is Budget Betty, where we believe real tips, real moms, real savings. If you're ready to stop stressing over money and start finding peace, hit that subscribe button right now. Quick note, I'm not a financial advisor. This video is for educational purposes only. Always make the choices best for your family. Today, I'll show you why financial comparison is toxic, what to do instead, and how to build a healthier money mindset for your family. Stay with me because by the end, you'll see money in a way that actually frees you, not traps you. Let's be real, when we compare our bank account to someone else's, it doesn't inspire us, it discourages us. Instead of moving forward, we feel smaller, stressed, and like we're constantly behind. The truth is, financial comparison doesn't push us to grow, it actually steals our joy. And for many moms, it even leads to spending money we don't have, just to keep up. But here's the shift that changes everything. Don't compare yourself to others. Compare yourself to your past self. If you paid off even $200 more this month, that's a huge win worth celebrating. Think of it like running a marathon while staring at someone else's shoes. If you're not focused on your own race, you'll trip instead of making progress. When you choose to focus on your own progress, you start to see growth even in small steps. And those small steps are what build long-term peace for your family. Like Theodore Roosevelt said, comparison is the thief of joy, and when moms take that to heart, they can finally walk their own financial journey with confidence, peace, and freedom. Let's get real, comparison isn't free. The average American family carries over $6,000 in credit card debt, and a big chunk of that comes from trying to keep up with what everyone else is doing. Even kids' birthdays have turned into a competition. In the US, the average cost can run $400 to $500 just to make it look like the perfect Instagram party. Now picture this. Mama spends $300 a month trying to match the neighbors. That's $3,600 a year disappearing into thin air on stuff that doesn't actually matter. But Mom B saves that same $300 every month. At the end of the year, instead of stress, she has a $3,600 cushion for her family's emergency fund. Comparison is like cash slipping through your fingers. Security is like stacking up treasure that stays with your family. So moms, here's the truth: comparison is costing thousands of dollars every single year. But when you choose to save instead of keep up, you're building real peace and stability for your family's future. Imagine living a life where you can say yes to the things that truly matter without the guilt, without the stress, and without piling on more debt. That's the kind of freedom every mom deserves. When you stop chasing what everyone else is doing, you make space for a life that actually fits you and your family. It's about creating joy on your own terms. Think of it like cleaning out your closet you stop holding on to everyone else's version of style, and suddenly your own life finally feels comfortable and true to you. Sometimes the best moments don't cost much at all. Like game nights at home, your kids remember the laughter, not the price tag. A picnic at the park can bring just as much joy as an expensive dinner. Happiness doesn't come from the price, it comes from being together. So mom, remember this, your worth isn't in keeping up with others. It's in building experiences and values that your family will carry forever. Social media is tricky because it only shows the highlight reels, not the behind the scenes. You see another mom's perfect vacation photo, but you don't see the credit card bill that comes later. At school or church, parenting can feel like a competition. One mom brings cupcakes from a fancy bakery, while another feels guilty for bringing snacks from the dollar store. We've been told our financial worth is the same as our worth as moms, but that's simply not true. Your value as a parent isn't measured by money, it's measured by love, time, and presence. That family you see posting about luxury trips might actually be drowning in debt. What looks glamorous online doesn't always match the truth in real life. When you fall into these traps, you're using the wrong ruler to measure your life. You can't measure joy, peace, or love with dollars and cents. The truth is, comparison steals your joy and distracts you from what really matters. Your family needs your presence more than they need your perfection. Success isn't about how much money you spend or what kind of house you live in. Like Maya Angelou said, real success is loving yourself, loving what you do, and loving how you do it. You don't need the fanciest kitchen or the latest gadgets to make a meal that nourishes your kids. What matters most is the love you put into it. Instead of comparing your finances with your neighbors, try tracking your own progress each month. It's about celebrating small wins that move you forward. Think of it like marking a milestone on a journey. Every little step adds up and brings you closer to the peace you're searching for. Put down the Instagram scroll and pick up a calendar check-in. Social media shows highlight reels, but your real life tells the true story. Mama, you're already doing better than you think. Give yourself credit, you are raising strong, loved kids, and that's worth more than any dollar sign. The very first step is to write down your financial goals. Not what your neighbor is doing, not what Instagram is showing, just what matters most for your family's future. Step 2 is practicing gratitude. Every day, write down 3 simple things money already makes possible for your family, like a safe home, dinner on the table, or gas in the car. Step 3 is teaching your kids contentment early. Use a simple mantra: we save, we share, we spend wisely, so they grow up knowing money is a tool, not a scoreboard. Step 4 is setting boundaries with social media. Curate your feed so you're not pulled into comparison traps. And remind yourself, you don't need their lifestyle to live a full life. Step 5 is to celebrate the small wins. Saving even $20 is proof that you're moving forward, and progress, no matter how small, deserves to be cheered. When you stop comparing and start focusing on these steps, you build peace and confidence with money. And that's the kind of treasure that will last your family a lifetime. Instead of asking yourself, why don't we have what they have? Try flipping the question. Ask, what do we have that truly matters most to us as a family? That's where peace begins. Picture this. One mom is holding a stack of bills, her face heavy with stress. Another mom is holding her kids close, her eyes shining with joy, reminding us what's truly priceless. Comparing money is like comparing gardens. You only see the flowers blooming above the ground, but you don't see the roots, the struggles, or the storms that shape them. When we choose contentment, we give our families stability. Our kids learn not just by what we say, but by what they see us do every day. Contentment doesn't mean giving up, it means finding joy right where you are. That kind of joy gives your home more warmth than any possession ever could. True wealth isn't in the things we own, it's in peace of mind, knowing we're building a life that feels right for us. And that's the kind of legacy our kids will remember. Today we learned why financial comparison is toxic, how much it costs moms, and what to do instead. Your family doesn't need you to match anyone else's lifestyle. They need you, peaceful and present. If this spoke to you, please like, subscribe, and share this video with another mom who needs encouragement. Drop in the comments, what's one area you feel pressured to compare in, and how will you handle it differently after today? This is Budget Betty, real tips, real moms, real savings. Remember, Mama, you're doing better than you think. I'll see you next time.